guys. Okay. The last week we stopped here in the converters. Converters is interface. Now, if you want to implement the I-value converter, the name of the interface is I-value converter. So, if you want to implement the I-value converter, you should implement two methods. Okay, the first one, converter method, and the second, converter pack. So, what is the benefits? Okay, what is the uses of I-value converter to make binding or connection? Okay, between two objects. Okay, that with a property, okay, those property have different data type, okay? So converters allow bound values to present slightly different. It can transfer data value following in each direction. So change data value and change data type. Okay, change data value and change data type. Again, I-value converter has two methods, the first one converter and the second one converter back. Converter from source to target and converter back from target to source. Okay? With I-value converter, you can create a class that implements I-value converter, create instance of the resource, and set converter property on binding through the static resource. Let me start by the code. We understood. Okay, this example, you see guys, we have checkbox and text box. Okay, now we need to create connection between the check, the property check, okay, check, I think check, yeah, the name is check. This value return true and false, and the text, okay, return what? Return text. How we can create the connection between two objects, between properties in two objects, okay, those properties have different data types and value. Have different data types and value. Okay? Start by code, open. Let me copy the design. This is my window. Okay, now inside the window, create the first one text box. Okay, the first one text box. Now each object, okay, should has name. Okay, X name. So name X. The name is without X. Okay, X that means key. Okay, name. This name txt value. Txt value. This is the source, and where is the text? Okay, I need to, the text take all size, okay, of window, so I need to margin 40, no, it's 140, comma 200. Sounds good. Comma the source. The target is checkbox. Okay, checkbox name is check value, the margin, margin. Let me copy the code. More. Copy. Okay. Just remove the binding. Now, after create the source, we will create the binding. Okay, so just to create two objects. The first one text box and the second one, okay, checkbox. Okay, checkbox. Just design, okay, nothing else. Now, this is my code, okay, data binding 3. Okay, data binding 4, 4, 4. So set as default. Now right click, add, okay, you can create a class directly from the root and access from the root, or you can create subfolders. Okay, you can create subfolder. Let me just to show you how we can import something from subfolder. Okay, this is folder. This folder name model.
Sorry, what did you added a new folder?
Yes, folder. You can create a class directly in the root. Okay, in the desktop. Okay, this is the project. Data binding. You see, this is the project. Now here you can add any class directly, and you can access from the resource, from window resource. Okay, but I would like to show you how we can create subfolder and import a class from subfolder. Okay. Now, this class inside this folder, I can add a new class. Okay, this class is a class C++ class, C# class. I'm sorry. Let me name it converter class. Okay, converter class. This class will implement the I-value converter. Okay, at the first, how we can import class from subfolder. You see this XML and S, yes, that means source. Okay, type also one. Okay, XML and S, any name here, any name. Okay, my source. My source. Okay, equal what? Equal this name, the path of my desktop, okay, of my project desktop. Control V. Dot, okay, dot subfolder model. Subfolder. Okay, just debug or build, I'm sorry, rebuild solution. there is no error. Okay, there is no error. This statement just call this subfolder. Okay, this subfolder. Now, how we can import the C# class? By create window dot resource. Okay, window dot resource slash. Okay, now what is the name? The name of my resource, my source converter class. Converter class. X key M. Any name. It's clear what I did? Again, I create subfolder. Okay? Subfolder within my class. Within my project, I'm sorry. And create a class within this subfolder. Now, how we can import or access this subfolder? How we can access the files within, how we can access, at the first, how we can access the subfolder? By this statement. Okay? By this statement. Okay? This is my source, any name. Okay? Any name. But here, okay, this the path of the project. Okay? CLR namespace, data binding for, okay, dot model. Okay, model is folder. Now, how we can access the file? Okay, the C# file inside model by using this statement, windows.resource. Okay, my source. Use the name, this name, my source. Okay, and call the class inside this resource, this folder. Okay, because my source represent what? Represent the model folder. Okay. Now call the class within this folder, converter class, and assign name, just to make binding, okay, inside the objects. Okay? Is it clear? Now go to the converter class and implement iValue converter. iValue converter. iValue. I think we need to use using system.model. Let me see. Using system.component model. Okay. Now again, iValue.
Yeah.
iValue converter. Yes. System component model and system window data. Now this interface, I need to implement. Okay. I need to implement what? The two methods, converter and converter back. Control copy. This statement and this statement as is, okay? But here your job. Here you need, okay, to create connection between two different data types. Let me start by the first converter from source to what? To target. What is my source? My source is text. Okay? And what is the target? Target is checkbox. So the value convert from text value, string value to what? To Boolean. Okay, to Boolean value. Okay, now this is the value represent the coming value from source. Okay, from source. From source. What is my source? My source is text. So I need to check this value. Okay, to string, to upper, because somebody, maybe the user, input married and unmarried okay, with the small letters. So I need to convert, okay, the value, the coming value to upper, okay, to capital case letters. So equal married, then return true. Okay, return true for what? Return to what? Return to checkbox. Okay, because the return data type is object. Okay, return true. Else return false. Okay. Now from target to source. From target to source. Now the target, what is my target? Is checkbox, right? And what is the text box? Text box. What is the source? Text box. Okay, text source. Now here, I assign the method. Okay, the value coming. The value. Okay, the value is Boolean. The value is Boolean. Okay. I'm sorry. The coming value is object. Okay, is object. So in the both, I need to convert. Now value to string, that's mean convert to string. Okay, to upper. Now here also the value is object, and return value is object also. Now also I need to convert the value to Boolean. Okay, bool merit, that's mean true. I'm sorry, bool merit. If merit equal true, return what? Return text string. Text string value. Else, okay, return unmerit value. Unmerit text value. Okay. Now go to the XML and make binding. Binding in the target, the work in the target, right? Now binding for what? Here, okay, I think the property checked. Checked, okay. No, it's checked, it's checked. Checked, that's mean event. Okay, is checked the property. Is checked. Okay. Equal binding between binding based on element name. Okay, the element name text value. Okay, the path is text. Okay, the path is text. Now mode, okay, or the mode type binding is checked. Sorry, the path before the name. Okay. I think it's the same. Control Z. Path equal text. Path text. Okay. Now here there is a value called converter. Static resource. What is my resource? My resource is M. Close practice. Text value, yes. Binding path text. There is the source M has an incomplete. this work. There is extra curly practice was here. Okay, so the converter property. Okay, take the static resource. What is my resource? My resource is M. This is the M. Okay. M represent the class. Okay, is the C# class. Okay. Now run the code. Now merit. You see. Okay, I can change. Okay. You see, any change in the source will directly change in the target, and any change in the target will change in the source. Okay, guys, it's clear. I converter. Data template. Data template. This example, guys. We have data templates. You see each part or each rectangle is data from data template. So when you click in any data template, will display in the right side. Now we need a class. Okay, this class includes 4 attributes: name, employee name, and employee telephone and department. Okay. What is the data template at the first? Okay. Data template describe how bound data is displayed. The data template can be applied to the content controls and item controls. What is the content controls? Button labels, list box item, status bar item, okay, item, items controls, data grid, list view, tree view, list box, combo box, tab controls, status bar, menu, etc. Data template can be defined as a resource with its key and reference by using static resource, okay, or dynamic resource. Data binding, it is not, data template, it is not real object, okay, it is not real object like a source, okay, like a source. So you can create a connection between data template and the class, then within the XML, create a connection between data template and objects, okay. Then we have three parts, create class, C# class, okay, with the object, represent any object, then create a connection between this class and data template. Within the window resource, I can import the data template. Then after that, create connection between the data template and objects. Okay, like this example. Okay, this is a list view. Okay, there is a connection between list view with data template. This data template import. It is a resource from C# class. From C# class. Let me start by a new example. Start add new project. This is a project WPF application. Okay, next data binding 5. Create. Now within the main window, C#, okay, I can create external class represent the object, but I can also create internal class here within the main window. So here I create public class. Okay, this class employee. Within this class, I have four attributes, right? Four attributes: private, string, name, private, department, employee number, private integer, okay, employee number, private string, department, private integer, employee or telephone number, telephone, phone number. Now create set and get for each one. Okay, public string name. Okay, string name. At the first get return name set. Okay, name equal value. Control Z. The same for each attribute. Public integer employee number. Get return. Sorry. Return employee number. Set. Leave number equal value. Public string department. The same get return department and set. Okay, department equal value. The last attribute, public integer. Telephone number. Okay. Get return telephone number. Set return or set telephone number equal value. Okay. Now in the side, the main, create a list. Okay, var employee list equal new list of data type employee. within employee, create a new employee. We have a list. This list. Different names, department, and numbers. Department, yeah, there is no department. Okay. Debt. Telephone number here is a string. Let me change the value of default telephone number to string. The same guys, it's string. Just change because my list is a string, telephone number is a string. Just change the last attribute, to string. Change the last attribute to string. Telephone number. Because I have a list already, this list, the telephone number is a string, Okay. Did you understand what I did?
Can you just scroll
Just-
to the employee number?
Yeah, just I changed the employee number to string, because my list, I have a list, this, the telephone number is string.
Can you scroll just a little right?
Yes.
Okay.
Employee number is different than telephone number, If you want, I can change it, It's not different, it's not big difference. I can change the telephone number to integer, It is not different. At the end, XML is deal with name, with name. Whatever this name, the property name, what is this property? Is it integer or string, list, Now here guys, before create the style, I need to create what? A data within the window resource. Within the window resource, I need to create data template. Also I need to assign name. Or key, I'm sorry, X name or X key. There is no X name, X key. This key. Any name. Guys, now go back to the main resource, and after initialize, here I need to import the list view. List view. Let me create the grade definition. Grade column definition. Column definition. Just I need two columns, right? The first columns for the list view and the second for labels. Column definition with star. Now the first column, at the first I need to list the view. List the view. Yeah, list the view. List the view. List box. The same, list box and list view the same. Okay, but this list view, list box, we can scroll down and select items. Okay, if you want to make the list view the same list box, okay, we can change the width of the list box, the list view. So list box with X name, I need the name. Because later on I need to make a connection between list view and the labels on the right side. Okay? So the name list. Now, the grade, not column, the grade dot column equals 0. Okay. This side. Okay. This side. This is the list box. Okay, and this is, okay, I can maybe create stack panel or grade, another grade, and assign and put inside this grade or stack panel list of labels. Okay, list of labels.